please sign into YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel and give us a thumbs up. Now enjoy CineTalk with the one and only Cinebros. New news.
Yes, new news. New news is where we talk about the new news that happened over the last several days or so. And but the first thing that we're going to go into is the box office. The box office breakdown, where we kind of go over the top five at the box office this weekend. They're early estimates, but we're going to go over the top five. If you can't find them on Box Office Mojo, you'll be able to find them on boxoffice.com. And we won't go into them in depth. We're not going to go into them in depth anymore. We're just going to kind of read them off, and then we're going to go into some other things. We're going to come out with the new movies that are coming out this week. But right now, box office, number one at the box office is Zootopia at $70 million. Big weekend. Not as much as I thought it was going to make. I thought it was going to come like 75 to 80, but London Has Fallen, which I think probably surprised a few people, beating out Deadpool. Even though London Has Fallen is in its first week and Deadpool is in its like fifth week, but fourth week, fifth week, something like that. Deadpool finished in the third slot, 17 million. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, WTF, finished 6.9 million, and Gods of Egypt finished at $4.4 million. The movie that the Bry Man, you can follow him on Twitter at the Bry Man. He says he craves your attention, so please follow him on Twitter. And he gave Gods of Egypt a 1.5 out of 10.
Wow.
A 1.5 out of 10. That's what he gave Gods of Egypt.
That's the one with Gerard
Butler,
right?
yes. And London Has Fallen is also
right? He's a huge fan.
He's a huge fan of Gerard Butler, and he was actually very pleased to see that London Has Fallen kind of bounced back with Gerard Butler, because he gave London Has Fallen a 7 out of 10. And it had like some really kind of corny but awesome at the same time, like, you know, being United America, you know, kind of lines and stuff like that. So he really enjoyed that. But we will move on. We're going to move on from the numbers right here in the top five. And we're going to go on to the movies that are going to be coming out this weekend. And the movies that are coming out this weekend are, we've at first the Cloverfield, 10 Cloverfield Lane. Monster, and then I'm going to read the synopsis right after I read the title. So 10 Cloverfield Lane, monsters come in many forms, which has me a little nervous with that title. It makes me think that, like, maybe John Goodman is one of the monsters. Maybe the girl is one of the monsters. We don't know. That is kind of very vague, and I like it, JJ.
That trailer was very
He's
vague.
a producer, but it's very vague, but I kind of dig it.
I liked it too, yeah.
And then we have The Perfect Match, which is a playboy named Charlie, convinced that all his relationships are dead, meets the beautiful and mysterious Ava, or Eva. I'm assuming it's Ava.
Yeah.
Agreeing to a casual affair, Charlie then wants a bit more from their relationship. Sounds pretty vague and, you know, rom-com-ish, and something that I probably... And I'm a big rom-com guy, but I don't know. Maybe if this pops up on HBO, maybe I'll check it out. And then we have the third one up is The Young Messiah, which is another biblical kind of movie. It's going to get a lot of those people out there to go see that, the diehards for the religion. Tells the story of Jesus Christ at the age 7 as he and his family depart Egypt to return home to Nazareth. Told from his childhood perspective, it follows young Jesus as he grows up into the religious identity. Lastly on this list is The Brothers Grimsby. A new assignment forces a top spy to team up with his football hooligan brother. Now, as far as all these movies go, which one are you most likely to see, and which one do you are least likely to ever want to see?
Well, I will be going to see 10 Cloverfield Lane
I'm with you there,
at the
yeah.
IMAX theater.
Yeah.
I already got tickets for it, so I'm already in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I'm not going opening night. I'm not going opening weekend. We are actually going the following week.
To 10 Cloverfield?
On Monday, yeah, on Monday.
Okay.
The least likely, The Perfect Match. It doesn't look like anything I would like. The Young Messiah, I think I might be interested in it.
It's kind of an interesting perspective.
I'm not religious or anything, but
it's just like the movie Risen that just came out. It's a different perspective of telling, the story of Jesus.
I will see The Brother Grimsby because I like Sacha Baron Cohen. Baron.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
What is up
Call
with
him
all
SBC.
Why can't people just have normal names now? They always gotta have these weird names. Why can't it just be Sasha?
Yeah, I'm sorry,
Sasha.
it's not. But
yes, I do like him. I think he's funny.
I think the one that I'm most looking forward to seeing is 10 Cloverfield Lane out of all these. The one that I really don't want to see, I probably will end up seeing it, is the Brothers Grimsby, because I think I, as well as 90% of the population, is tired of seeing Sacha Baron Cohen's stupid performances that he does. You know, it like peaked and ended with Talladega Nights. Like, we're done with these goofball performances. Just stop. You have talent. You've proven you have talent. Just stop doing that. Do the talent. Maybe 5, 10, 15 years when, you know, you're feeling a little stale, come back to it and do a goofy, but one after another, you've done it too much. The well is dry. Just stop.
Yeah.
And because I love Mark Strong. Mark Strong's awesome. And I feel like he's just, I don't know what happened, what bet he lost to have to get stuck into this movie. But I'm really disappointed because I have a feeling it's going to bomb. It's going to totally bomb.
It looks like it could be decent, but seriously, can we get a Freddie Mercury biopic?
Yeah,
finally.
I would like to see that with him, but it seems like him and the band kind of, or the surviving
they have
band,
their differences.
They just have their differences on what they want.
I'm on his side. He has to be rated R.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It just, hopefully they'll get him. If they don't, they don't. I'm sure they'll find somebody that's really good. But
I'll be disappointed if
he kind of seems like he should be the perfect kind of for the role. But we'll see. All right, so we're gonna go on to box office predictions. First, we're going to go over what happened last week. So Brian and I picked our picks, and he finished 3 out of 5.
Yep.
I finished 4 out of 5, which actually jumped me up a little bit. So currently the standings are 47% for me.
Yep.
I am 14 for 30. Chad is 5 for 15, a cool batting average of 33%.
That's not bad.
No, it's not bad. I mean, it's not great when you're talking. It's great when you're talking baseball.
Yeah.
It's terrible when you're talking picks.
It's not good when you're talking free throw percentage.
No. No, not at all. And this is probably something you should have more, at least in the shooting percentage range, like the 55, 60% range.
And
you want to be at 70. You want to be at 70, but
none of us are near that.
Yeah. And then Brandon is still 0 for 5. He hasn't been on. He's actually going to be coming on again soon. We are going to be talking. We're going to have a show with him, talking right before Man of Steel comes out.
All right.
And we're going to be kind of going Man of Steel heavy, and we're going to talk about some superhero stuff and stuff like that. But that should be coming out towards the latter half of this month. And then Brian, who's only done it twice so far, but he redeemed himself because he was 2 for 5, went 3 for 5, so couldn't finish them at 50%. So he is currently leading.
In the lead right now.
He is currently in the lead with picks, even though I have 30 picks, and then we're going to do our picks right now. So, all right, we're going to start off with the Chad here. What are your picks this week for this coming week at the box office? I don't think anybody does these on Sunday.
No,
everybody's like, the earliest you see them is Monday.
Yeah, Monday.
We're really getting we're starting off on this. So
I'm gonna go Zootopia is gonna start. It's gonna stay in that first place.
Okay.
And then I think 10 Cloverfield Lane is gonna come in second.
Yep.
Deadpool is gonna just slightly be above Brothers Grimsby.
Okay.
And then the last one is so tough, but I'm gonna go with The Young Messiah.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I think that the War Room kind of crowd is gonna come out there, and it's gonna be one of those maybe little surprises for us. So I'm gonna take a risk, and I'm gonna go with the
religious following, man. That really when they come out. They can. I mean, the War Room. They made that movie a buttload of money, and they could do that again with this. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. My picks are same as you. Zootopia in the first slot. I think it's going to drop probably about 50%. Might not even drop that much. But then we'll have in the second slot is 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah.
I have in the third spot is Deadpool.
That's what I did too.
And narrowly edging out London Has Fallen.
Oh.
So I have London Has Fallen finishing in the fourth spot.
Yeah.
And then I have the Brothers Grimsby narrowly edging out the Young Messiah, because I have a feeling that people are going to want to go out to see what Brothers Grimsby is all about. I think that if we're talking like Brothers Grimsby is going to make like $7.5 to $9 million, and The Young Messiah is going to make like 7 to 9. Like it's going to be they're interchangeable almost, but I have to pick one, so I'm going with the Brothers Grimsby in the 5th slot. So Zootopia, Cloverfield, London Has Fallen. Deadpool, London Has Fallen, and then Brothers Grimsby is my picks for the week. That's right. Let's get into the legit news. Some stuff that just popped up.
Here we go.
And the first thing up is Sylvester Stallone rumors are flying around. Screen Crush and a few other sites have said when Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 director James Gunn revealed on Facebook that Kurt Russell, Elizabeth Debicki, and Chris Sullivan had joined the cast of his sequel, he promised we'll have more surprises for you in the upcoming months. The New York Daily News has reported that Sylvester Stallone was photographed in Atlanta, where Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is filming, at the hotel where the cast is staying, with a copy of the script headed to the set in Chris Pratt's car. As you might expect, Marvel refused to comment, but a source told the Daily News it's likely that Stallone's role would be a cameo and not a major part of the film. What is your percentage that Sly is in the film, and do you care at all that he's in the film? Sir Chad.
All right. So
do it to it.
I'm not a huge Sylvester Stallone fan.
Right.
Obviously, he was good in all the Rockies. He was good in all of them. I liked all the Rockies. Some people kind of didn't like some of the later ones. But I enjoyed all of them. Mm-hmm. I have not seen Creed yet, so I can't really judge on that. But with the popularity that he has regained from Creed, you're probably going to see him pop up a little bit more in cameos.
Yeah.
So it doesn't bother me if it's just a cameo and he just happens to pop up on the screen somewhere. Do I want him in the movie? No, we have enough actors in this movie that are good actors.
You saying he's not good?
That will carry this movie the way it should be carried. You don't want to add too many more people to this movie. They're already adding a lot to the movie.
Okay.
So I don't care if he's in the movie as a cameo. Do I want him in it as one of the actual like side characters that you're going to see a couple times on screen? No. But I wouldn't mind seeing him on the screen once, just as a cameo, maybe in the background, or pops up, says one line.
Well, what is your percentage? What do you think that he will be in the film?
Well, I mean, if this is all true, it looks to be like he's going to be probably making a cameo in it. So I'd go 75%, 80% that he's going to be in this movie at some point. I mean, even if it's just a voice. I mean, who knows? Who knows what it's going to be?
You know what? That would probably be a good idea. See, I didn't really think about him doing a voice of a character. That would be cooler, I think, for me. I am a little concerned with him possibly doing a cameo, because I think the cameo side of it, he's such a big character. I think if he was just doing a cameo, that'd be great. If he has several lines and stuff like that, he could possibly pull me out. What I think that could be kind of cool is if they actually play him as Sylvester Stallone, and one of the mixtape options is the Rocky theme song, and he, like, Chris Pratt or Star-Lord meets Rocky Balboa and he freaks out. He's like, "Oh my God, this is freaking Rocky Balboa!" Like, "Oh, are you kidding me?" And Sylvester Stallone's like, "Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's what he does. Like, I think that would be kind of cool if he came out and did something along those lines. Like, they had a kind of like a little, because that would pull you out of the film, but in a decent way. Like, you'd be kind of like, "Oh, that's, it's kind of funny." It's almost like a Deadpool kind of way, kind of pull you out of the film. Yeah. Whereas, like, if he is a voice, I think you could kind of get lost with that, and might just not even, you'll probably pick it up, but you're more apt to not be like, "Oh, that's Rocky Balboa." Yeah. Whereas in the, if he plays a different character, that kind of, you might kind of be like, I don't know, because he doesn't have a big range of characters. He can either play like really sad and or like really angry and like fired up. Like, and he did a great job in Creed. Yeah. But he doesn't have a wide range to choose from. He's a brilliant man, just doesn't have a wide range.
I don't see him in a comedy. That's the whole thing. Like, and Guardians of the Galaxy is very comedy driven. Yeah. And I just don't see him like being funny.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I think if they have like that kind of fanboy thing with Star-Lord meeting,
that would be cool.
You have like at the beginning, Chris Pratt kind of doing like the whole Rocky Balboa kind of thing, like because he's listening to the music, like,
and then later on in the movie,
and later he meets him, he's like, meet him. What? Like, he's getting ready to go after somebody, and he's like on Earth, and he like stumbles in. He meets Rocky Balboa. To be on Earth. Yeah, he would stumble into it. Well, you never know. I mean, they might have to say it could be a whole Men in Black experience, where he's like an alien, he's on a different planet. I don't know. I'm going,
far-fetched.
way far-fetched. All right. Okay, so next, in more Marvel rumors, it has been thrown out there that Ice Cube might be the next J. Jonah Jameson. Ice Cube quickly came to Twitter and said, "This is news to me."
Yeah. Yeah.
So do you think this rumor is purely speculation, or is there any validity to it? I'm going to start off here. I think that this is purely speculation, but I also think that this speculation is freaking brilliant. I love the fact that they might be doing something like this. And I love the rumor. I hope that it spreads, because if there's anybody that can replace J.K. Simmons as the blowhard J. Jonah Jameson, who really wants to go after and attack him, there's only a few people out there that I think that could replace him. You know, people like, and I've mentioned people like this on Facebook before, is like Lewis Black, Ice Cube. They just have that mentality that, it's that charismatic mentality, but you can, even though that they're berating Peter Parker about Spider-Man and the pictures and all that kind of stuff, and I think that you still kind of like his character. Yeah. And I think J.K. Simmons did an amazing job. I don't want to see him replaced, but if you had to replace him, Ice Cube might be a decent little person in there. I like it. I like the choice. I like the choice. I like the speculative rumor that's going around. What about you?
Sorry, so I had to ask you about this guy because I've never seen any of the Superman movies. So my mom's calling right
Spider-Man
now.
movies?
Can I answer it? Want me to answer that live on
Hi, Mommy.
Hi, Mom. You're live on air. I won't answer the phone. So I asked you what the role was or whatever, and you told me, and I've never seen the movies, but I did look up the pictures of the comic book character. J.K. Simmons looks exactly like the dude.
He does. He's like perfect. He was the perfect casting.
So
for
he's
that role.
not involved anymore. Is that what they're saying?
So far.
Like they haven't signed him.
There's no cast been set for J. Jonah Jameson.
Oh, okay, all right. So for me, if I was a fan of the movies, I would want J.K. Simmons back. I don't want Ice Cube to be that role, because Ice Cube has played that role before.
In the 22 Well, he's done that in the 21 Jump Street, 21 Jump Street.
Yeah, so I think putting him in that role is going to take you out of that role. Like, it's going to make it seem like it's not real, or it's going to make you look back at 21 Jump Street, because he played it so well.
Yeah.
I just don't think that playing the same role in a different sort of movie is a good thing.
Yeah.
So I say no. I love Ice Cube. Don't get me wrong. I love the guy. But
he would do this perfectly.
But if I was a fan of Spider-Man and the movies, I would say no, I don't want him. I want somebody different, that you're going to see a different perspective of that role,
If he hadn't done the 22 Jump Street, he would nail this role.
Oh, yeah.
He would nail
no
it.
doubt, because he nailed it in that movie. So, But he's already nailed it once. I don't want to see it again. Unless there's another 23 Jump Street, or later on we're going to talk about something else.
We'll talk about that
so,
just now.
Yeah.
So let's jump right into it.
Good segue right here.
Yeah, let's jump right into it. EW, Entertainment Weekly, the 23 Jump Street / Men in Black crossover project. Yes, it is happening. And it may have found its director. Sony is in early talks with the Muppets director, James Bobbin, to helm the movie. EW confirmed Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill are attached to star in their Jump Street characters and to produce. However, Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones will not appear as the dark-suited agents they played in all 3 Men in Black films. I have said it once. I've said it twice. And I will say it again. Yes, please do this movie, because I feel like the 22, 23 Jump Street kind of movies they're going to get stale after a while. And I feel like the 23 Jump Street, there's only so many plays you can go. Yes, they showed you many opportunities, many different ways that they could possibly go about this in future episodes at the end of 22 Jump Street. The problem is I think that it would get boring after a while. You can only do that so many times. Now, Men in Black has an expansive universe that you could go and explore anything and it wouldn't get that old. You could do it as long as you have a decent script. You could make it fun. And these two characters have, Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill have great chemistry. I would love to see Ice Cube in that role,
Yeah.
you know, kind of being the person like, I get to freaking go after aliens now? What the heck? And then he's got this even bigger pimp office, you know, like, and he's all excited about it. I would love to see this crossover happen. And I would like to see Will Smith at least have a cameo. I want to see him have a cameo. If not, something. He's got to be in it at some sort of way. I just feel like this is that movie that he has to be. What about you?
Yeah, I feel like if they're really gonna do this, they need Will Smith to come back. He is the Men in Black.
Playing the Tommy Lee Jones type character, like mentoring these two, or what?
I mean, I want to see them both come back.
I don't think Tommy Lee will, unless they pay him a buttload of money. But I don't think that they really want to invest the $250 million into it.
Well, I mean, if anything, like I said, they definitely need to get Will Smith back. Tommy Lee, I mean, if they can get him back, I mean, what's this guy doing now? I mean,
Who?
Why does he want so much money? I mean,
Tommy Lee? Well, it's just a
'cause he's
franchise.
old and-
No, it's a franchise. It's a franchise that they have built from the ground up. They made 3 movies, and they when you start making more and more movies, unless you're contracted to be in it, they want more and more money.
Yeah.
So
I don't know, but I'm looking at this James Bobbin guy too. I'm waiting because he directed Alice Through the Looking Glass.
Yep.
I'm really looking forward to that movie. So I kind of want to see what he does with that movie before I say anything else about. Because I mean, he's done the Ali G. He's done the Flight of the Conchords TV show. He's done some really big things that have gotten like kind of like a cult following kind of thing. But and the Muppets, obviously, all the Muppets movies were good.
Yeah.
The newer ones, I enjoyed them. I really enjoyed the one with the dude from
Jason Segel.
Jason Segel, yeah. I enjoyed that one more than the newer one. But I'm looking forward to it. I mean, it's just too early for me to really get too excited about it, but I am looking forward to another Jump Street.
Yeah, I think it's just a perfect opportunity. Like they would be missing this opportunity, in my opinion. I think they would just be missing an opportunity to keep these two guys together and going along.
If Will Smith's not involved, just keep it another Jump Street. Just do another one. We'll be happy with it.
I think that more depends on Will Smith's availability.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
if you can't get Will Smith to do this movie,
I think you might be able. You could possibly get Tommy Lee. If you can't get Will Smith, you can get Tommy Lee, and you might be able to get him cheaper. If you can't get Tommy Lee, you might be able to go and get Josh Brolin, who played Tommy Lee's younger character.
Yeah.
So there is opportunities out there to kind of keep the universe together, but Will Smith, I think, would be the best
why don't
character
you just
for
get
it.
the guy that replaced him in Independence Day 2? I mean, just keep him around. Just have him do all the Will Smith movies that Will Smith doesn't want to do.
Ali too.
Just have that guy. I don't even know his name. Just have him replace him. In every movie. Why not, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Independence 2. Come on.
Independence Day 2.
How are you going to have an Independence Day 2 without Will Smith?
They did it. They're doing it.
Yeah, well,
We'll see.
it's going to be a bomb.
You think so?
Yes.
You think it's gonna be a bomb?
It's going to be terrible.
a bomb.
It's going to be terrible.
A bomb.
Bomb. On a scale of bomb to 10,
A bomb to 10.
it's going to be a bomb.
Negative bomb. All right. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. Ho, ho. All right, we're going to move on to the next segment. The next segment up is...
If you watch the show on YouTube, please click that thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And thank you for watching.